the sound? Brain. You know when you put it on the edits.
Well, when we're bringing.
No, the fucking intro song.
Oh yeah, no, the intro song already played. Honestly, we might not have even given it enough time.
Okay.
Because it's like 30. We need 34 seconds.
Okay.
Probably should have gave it a minute.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter because people at home are wondering where the fuck we are. We're at the Bearcat Dome.
We're at the Bearcat Dome.
In the green room.
In the green room, because every place we go to has a studio.
Exactly, and every place is a studio.
But what I like about us is that we don't get like, you know, office spaces or
we don't need office spaces.
We buy homes.
We buy studios. We buy stadiums. Yeah. We don't rent office spaces. We buy them, and then we rent them out to the people that want to do business.
No, we buy suburban homes. We either build a new room or we just make a room a studio. And
we just keep adding on to multiple rooms of this house.
You ever seen a fucking... It's a good war movie. That one with a fucking... I think...
Ooh.
That one, Vietnam. It's a Vietnam one.
Is it Platoon?
No, the other one.
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, Apocalypse Now.
Martin
You
Sheen.
know, I've always liked that part when they're in, you know, the middle of fucking Vietnam.
Yeah.
Like Saigon or some shit, and they go inside not the tents, but it's an actual, like, it looks like a trailer.
Like a hut?
No, it's like a trailer.
Okay.
But the outside, it doesn't look like a suburban home, but they go inside and it looks like a home you'd see.
Oh, whenever they're having like the meeting and they're all like all the generals are talking.
And they're eating mashed potatoes and steak and shit.
Yeah, so it's like they did whatever they could to make American home in Vietnam for this fucking general who was like, I'd rather just be at home.
Yeah.
While I'm not thinking about
the fucking
war that's going on and
they look
this
cool.
soldier that lost his kneecaps.
That's what we have going on.
Yeah, that's what we do. We're basically wherever we go, we're generals. I just smashed my head into this fucking wall. All right.
Be careful.
Looks like the manager of this venue is getting fired.
He's still getting used to the house. Let's do the intro.
All right.
I'm your host, Nicholas Valenzuela.
Nope, didn't even say, and we're back.
And we're back with a whole new episode because time is relative.
And it's brand new to you.
Brand new to you. We could have recorded this any day.
Exactly. We could have recorded this on 9/11/2001.
Damn.
Yeah, Roadcaster was barely invented.
So that means
that means we're the Podfathers.
So that means it is 6 years.
6 years a slave?
6 years a slave?
What do you mean 6 years?
It's been 6 years since 2001.
Has it been 6 years since 2001?
Yeah,
is that what you think?
Because now it's, what was it, 2007, 27, and we're in 2021 right now.
We're in 2023,
and we didn't release it.
Oh yeah. We're back in 1995.
I'm talking about the future, man.
Yeah, I'm talking about the past that we were in, and we are in the future now because you're watching this, but this was filmed in 1975.
Well, what's your name?
My name is Nathaniel Lopez. That's it. No nicknames.
No nicknames. Wait, I got one.
Nope.
Nathaniel, the Butterfly Effect Lopez?
Yep, because we're talking about time travel.
You love that movie.
I do. I always dream about waking up with no hands and looking down at my nose and screaming.
Isn't that the unrated version?
I guess. I don't know. That movie's fucked up, dude.
I think it could be more fucked up.
Do I have to mention him fucking the dude killing his dog again?
What? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, he does that.
He puts the dog in the sack and then he lights the sack on fire.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Or is that the most humane thing you can do
to a live dog that was just being a dog?
This world's painful.
This world is painful, and you know what? Why bring another dog into this world? We should just start hunting them until they go extinct.
Well, what's alive anyways, right?
Yeah, what is alive? Breathing, self-conscious.
The Joker's my comfort movie.
The Joker's been your comfort movie?
Yeah, and of course the trilogy of
Todd Phillips, huh? You just love Todd Phillips. You're like, I love Joker, I love Hangover, I love Old School.
The guy from The Hangover made the Joker?
Yeah, Todd Phillips.
Really?
Yeah, why do you think Brian I think Brian was in it. Rinks.
Huh?
I think Rinks was in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Haven't heard that name in a while. Huh?
Why? What's that guy?
He plays in Joker, remember?
Yeah, but who's he? What else is he in?
He's in Old School. Okay. And he's also in...
Okay, who's this man?
Who? Todd Phillips?
No. Michael Rinks?
Rinks. No, yeah, Rinks. Brian Callen.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Brian Callen's in like a lot of Todd Phillips movies.
Is he Rinks?
Rinks, yeah, that was just the name that they gave him on Fighter and the Kid, that old podcast that used to be really good.
Yeah, it used to be really good.
And then,
what do you think of Brian Callen? You think he fell off?
Yeah.
I think he fell off.
I mean, I think that whole T-Fat-K is just not what it used to be. But, I mean, there's podcasts that are dedicated to talking about that, so we don't have to.
Well, I don't really care.
I don't either, so I don't want to talk about them too much.
But we have something to talk about.
What? We get clipped and then they play this and they're like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Podcast with 60 views. But I used to be an MMA fighter.
Okay, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah. I could roundhouse kick their heads off clean.
Well, Todd Phillips, Old School.
Yeah,
that's a good movie. He made The Hangover. What made him make a fucking
Joker movie?
Yeah, a psychopathic movie like that.
I don't know what made Danny McBride make write one of the new Halloween trilogies.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, speaking of horror, there's a lot of horror decor around this.
Yeah, but people have their mixed reviews about that movie too.
Oh, what, Halloween?
Yeah, because the other ones are kind of like good, but I didn't like past like 3.
The most recent ones?
2's like okay. No, the old ones.
Oh yeah, what did you? So you didn't like Season of the Witch?
I didn't like Season of the Witch.
I like
I like H2O 20 years later.
Okay, yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
And
Jamie Lee Curtis is such a fucking fox, bro.
Yeah.
Like young Jamie Lee Curtis, even Jamie Lee Curtis now. Activia days, Jamie Lee Curtis. I would still get up in that.
Wait, is that the John
she
Travolta
was regular?
Movie?
No. Activia days. Activia was. Remember, Activia, like the yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a spokesperson for Activia.
Shit.
She's
nice.
Like, it helps me stay regular.
She got those big hooters.
Exactly, bro. And she flashes them in that one movie.
Imagine Jamie Lee Curtis in her prime in a Hooters outfit.
Imagine Jamie Lee Curtis in her prime in no outfit.
Oh, damn. See.
Jamie Lee, balls in your court.
See, you're a visionary. That's why you said that.
Exactly. I am a visionary. So like I was saying before you rudely interrupted me.
I interrupted you?
Yeah, you were just like, I'm Nick and I'm so rude and here I come with my sentence.
Okay.
I was going to say, there's a lot of horror decor around here.
Horror decor.
So, what's your favorite fucking horror movie series?
Yeah, she scares me, dude. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die.
Yeah,
there's a lady who stays here and like threatens to like kill me, but we can never prove she's actually here.
She stands above Nick's bed and just...
She has a dog too.
She plays with a knife over Nick's bed and she's just like, one day I'm just going to cut it right off. Shit. Obviously, she's talking about not your penis.
My fingers?
Just a piece of your penis.
Just a piece of my penis? Like the middle?
No. Like the part that,
The whole head?
Covers the head.
The part that And I have one of those.
Yeah,
this
is news to all of our fans.
We can't confirm this.
Yeah, until we show it. I was thinking whenever we have Patreon,
should I confirm it?
We're going to.
Should I confirm it?
Yeah. What, are you gonna pull your dick out right now?
No.
On camera?
I mean, I could say anything.
I forget to censor it. Yeah, Nick doesn't have a penis.
Oh, what do I have?
I don't know. He's like a Ken doll. Have you watched Barbie? This podcast.
I'm all balls.
All balls, no dick.
All balls, no dick.
All balls, no bark.
Yeah. If I had all balls, no dick, I'd be showing my balls all the time.
Imagine if you had a third testicle that was just like the length of a penis.
If you only had balls, is that...
would women be attracted?
No. Would that be like, if you were to flash people, would that be indecent exposure?
Yes, because you're still kind of flashing. I mean, it's indecent exposure if you flash your asshole.
But... Okay, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure.
But you're all balls.
Genitalia of any sort. Yeah, it doesn't mean that it's okay. I mean, sure, it's gonna shock these people, and they might be more just like curious than offended.
You're like, oh, he doesn't have a dick. He only got the balls.
All he's got is sack. He's just 100%.
And it's cold.
Sack. What?
It's not warm.
So what? This is just like, what the fuck was that? a wrinkled up nutsack. His dick was so small. Okay. His dick was so small that I couldn't see anything.
Horror movies.
Yeah, favorite horror movie.
This Wednesday, that crazy lady and I.
Yeah.
The one who wants to murder.
Yeah, the one that stands above your bed.
Yeah, who has all this Halloween decor.
You. Yeah.
We went to see Terrifier. Have you ever heard of it?
Okay, yeah, the second one.
Yeah,
came
Art
out
the Clown.
Yeah, it became very popular.
That was one of the actually across America now. They're barely showing the first one on the big screens, so that's its first run on big screens, and
because
not a lot of people there. I saw Edie's.
Okay.
Yeah. She was with her guy, right? That's what you're saying. She has a boyfriend.
They have a boyfriend.
I didn't get to say hi.
No, you just like threw it.
No, I didn't. No, they went and sat down, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go say hi to them. He was the pisser. They were already gone, so I was like, okay.
Oh well, shit. Fucking can't win them all, can you?
But that was my first time like really knowing about it and seeing it.
Oh yeah, the Terrifier movie.
Oh, it's good. It's funny, dude.
Yeah, it was like a very low budget movie for the first one.
That's why I wanted to talk to you about
but it does cult.
It has that low budget feel, but it doesn't seem
very low budget.
No, it doesn't. I'm not convinced that as low budget as it was, it looks cheap. It actually looks like a
good low budget movie.
Yeah, it's really good. It's weird.
They probably focused on specific aspects to make better than just being like, oh, we got a bunch of money, let's
And what I liked about the movie too was location. They had a bunch of different shots that they can have different backgrounds for. And this one, it looked like a whole home because they're moving through the house, there's running scenes, they're going upstairs and stuff, so I suppose that they're using one location.
Yeah.
But it was honestly really nice how they did that, because nothing looked the same, from people getting killed or
every shot looked different.
Yeah, it was cool like that. And then
good location. That's what we got. Terrifier.
What I liked about the clown, the Terrifier, was he had that quality like Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees, where he was completely silent.
Okay, he didn't say anything he wasn't stick around.
Yeah, he was more of a mime in that aspect, as he is a clown.
A mime?
Yeah, and his gesturing and bullshitting with his victims reminded me of Freddy Krueger, how he was that funny, because Freddy Krueger can make you laugh,
But this guy was just quiet.
Yeah, just doing funny things while he's while they're taking this killing so seriously.
Yeah.
It's a very serious thing though.
Have you watched the second one yet?
No. Apparently there's a prequel to it called All Hallows Eve.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it looks like the same guy and everything, but
okay.
Yeah. Then they're also making a third one right now, and
that's what I heard. I heard they're making the third one.
And this one's gonna get to be on the big screen.
Okay, the second one was on the big screen, wasn't it? Or no?
No.
It's probably select theaters.
Selected theaters, and
because I remember seeing a lot of advertisement for it.
Yeah,
the advertisement was very strong online.
No, people love it. But it's just
it's like a cult classic now.
There wasn't a lot of people in there though. At the same time, I would have to guess less than 100.
Okay.
Yeah. In the way of 75, something like that.
Okay, that's still pretty good.
It's good.
One showing.
Not the guy seems like he's really proud of the work. Honestly,
wait. So you went inside with the dude that was making?
No.
So it wasn't
he gave out a shout out in the beginning. He's like, oh, this is explaining.
Oh, okay, so there was a little video.
Yeah, an intro
prior
to
it.
Okay. Yeah, it was cool. So honestly, I would be proud too, man. It's a good fucking film. I mean, there's also there's a lot of indie movies made that you don't get heard about. I can see why this one has a classic following for it.
Yeah,
cult
following. Yeah, that's most indie movies are like that. I mean, whenever Evil Dead first came out, they didn't even release it in America. They released it in the UK and Europe and stuff, and then it got its theatrical release in the US.
Have you ever heard of the movie Saved?
Saved.
It's a 2004 movie.
Like the comedy?
I don't know.
with Macaulay Culkin.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Oh, dude, like one of my coworkers was telling me about it, and then I was just like, "This looks like Grind," and it gave me that same look and feeling, and I was just like, I think Nathaniel would have watched this, and I'm gonna ask him, "Is it like Grind?" Like in the like ambiance of like the young kids,
Kind of. I mean, this is about high schoolers that go to.
A girl gets pregnant.
Yeah, girl gets pregnant.
They're like
the boyfriend is gay.
Yeah, they're chastising her.
And then she's trying to figure out what to do, and she goes to a fucking religious school and stuff. It's a fucking funny movie. I like Saved.
Okay.
I like the actors in it. Okay. Good actors, good actresses.
Macaulay
Culkin's in it. Fucking.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean,
there's
maybe we should watch it.
This one chick in it who I can't remember her name, but when you see her, you're like, oh, this chick's in it? Dude, she was a very popular 90s actress.
Early 2000 movies, I only really like watching with you.
Yeah, early 2000s was...
And 90s movies. You showed me a lot of like early 2000 and 90 movies. You showed me SLC Punk too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got shown SLC Punk from Efren, and that's a fucking classic right there.
Vanilla Sky, isn't that 2000?
Vanilla Sky's 2001.
Fuck, dude.
Efren showed me that.
That one's fucking...
Efren showed me
a
lot of movies. Like, he would get shown movies by his dad, and then he'd be like, you gotta fucking watch this movie. I watched it with my dad the other day. It fucking blew my mind.
Well,
or he'd be like, there's fucking hot-ass sex scene. This bitch shows her titties all over it.
That was like probably a good question for Efren too. Like, what horror movies do you like? Because Efren had a lot of horror movies too.
And he watched them all. His dad loved horror movies too.
Oh shit!
And like,
nice. He was metal, anyways.
Exactly. So horror is like
easy for him.
Yeah, it's crazy how horror and metal kind of align all the time.
It's fucking sick.
But then you got like Christian metal bands, and they're like, "The Lord is my shepherd; I will rise from the ashes."
That's right. My favorite horror movie, Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, that one's scary. Almost as good as Black Mass. I mean, Black Xmas. Yeah, it was just some horror movie.
Oh, I think
like
that
people break into the house or something.
No, I think. Because Nicole's told me about it. She said it was the crazy lady, Nicole.
Yeah. Shout out crazy lady Nicole.
That movie's about a sorority, and it's actually the idea where they got Scream from. Because
Black Xmas?
Yeah, he calls them, and then he starts, saying fucked up shit like how Scream does,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Black Christmas was after Scream, though.
No, it's before.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
But
I don't believe you, Nicole.
It's Michael Myers.
What do you mean it's Michael Myers?
My favorite horror movies.
Michael Myers?
Michael Myers. I love Michael Myers, yeah.
Okay.
Michael Myers is sick. He's fucked up.
Yeah, he's pretty... he's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's not supernatural or anything. Well, I mean, he is, I guess, because...
Well, no, he's mentally ill, too. He's not...
Yeah, the original, and then they obviously make him something more in the fucking sequels and stuff. But the first movie, he was just a crazy... kid. Yeah, he's a kid that became an adult, spent the majority of his life,
and he's like in Arrested Development from killing.
Exactly. And then he's just
a mute.
he doesn't talk.
Trying to look for his sister to kill her.
Is that his sister though?
Yeah, it's his sister.
Yeah, well,
he's trying to kill his baby sister.
That's what they reveal later on in the thing, right? Because they don't say anything about it during the first movie.
No,
the first movie is just, and that's what's
he's like killing babysitters.
That's what's so interesting about the first movie is, and it's the first movie with a lot of things, is that whole franchise could have just ended right there.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been boom.
Well, what I also liked about that movie was a lot of running.
Yeah,
like from the way they're trying to get away from him, but like there's a lot of running in between homes that only seems like it was like just shot well in that manner. It wasn't like studio. It seemed like it was like a whole neighborhood, kids doing their fucking rounds and everything, trick or treating.
I don't know though, dude. Like seeing some like documentaries and looking at like sound. Like, can you imagine just like walking down a street that was like hand designed for like a specific feeling,
location.
Like walking down a street and you're like, oh, I'm walking down a street in Gotham right now. It's like, oh, look, there's, a Gotham store. I don't know. I can't. That's a bad reference.
Gotham store.
But like you're walking down the street.
Like the dancing scene from the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably.
That's like in between like the project homes or some shit.
Yeah, I don't think that was shot on a studio lot, is what I'm saying.
No.
Like, what are some fucking scenes, just old movies, shot on studio lots, this just blocks and blocks, there's a whole fucking like chunk of space in fucking California that is just a studio. That's the Warner Brothers studio. That's just the Universal studio lot, Just like, oh, this is the street where Reservoir Dogs was shot on, or this is, XYZ. Movies are cool.
You're so stupid.
Go watch movies.
Well, what's your favorite horror?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead?
Yeah, I like Evil Dead.
Damn. Whoa.
I like the first one a lot.
That's a good answer.
The practical effects on the first one are fucking cool, especially the scene with the pencil.
Yeah.
There's a scene where a lady gets fucking fucked up by a tree and it just like penetrates her vagina, and
That's awesome.
it basically just like almost injects her with the evil, and then she just becomes fucking evil.
Yeah,
and
possessed. And then he has to kill them all.
Yeah, he ends up killing everybody, or everybody gets killed.
Ash is a strong man.
And then
killing his friend.
The sequels, I believe the sequels were made by a different production company because they don't use they talk about what happened in the first one and how he ended up being the only one in this cabin, but like in the second one it's like they do a flashback, and it's like they shot that flashback and it's just him and his girlfriend instead of like him and a group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a different studio because they can't use the same thing, and I don't know why the fuck
they wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just like be like, yeah, he was here with other people, and they're just like, oh, he was here with his girlfriend, and then
he doesn't remember everything that well.
The third one, at the end of the end of the second one, he gets pulled into a time portal. So then the third one, he ends up being fucking.
It's so funny.
He ends up in medieval times, and he's just like on a quest to fight people in medieval times, and he's got his chainsaw hand and his double barrel shotgun, which he calls the boomstick. And that one's obviously taken a lot less serious. The second one even gets less serious too.
They should have just kept going with those movies, honestly.
Well, so they ended up bringing Ash back.
Yeah, versus Evil Dead.
Ash versus Evil Dead, which is a good series. It was really cool. It's funny to see old man Ash. But they rebooted it. They rebooted Evil Dead back in like 2000 fucking.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Like 2010.
He was in Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because Sam Raimi and him were,
I barely found out that Sam Raimi made those movies.
Yeah, and then Sam Raimi came back and did Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Dude, how could you make Evil Dead and then just make one of the best fucking trilogies ever? Spider-Man.
I don't know.
I mean,
think about this. How do you make Halloween and then make The Thing and then make They Live? John Carpenter's made nothing but a bunch of fucking bangers too.
Wait, which one's They Live?
They Live is the one with the sunglasses, and then you put them on, and then the posters say obey and stuff.
What?
You've never seen They Live with Roddy Piper?
No.
Yeah, dude, They Live is a good fucking movie.
Oh shit, sounds intense.
Yeah, so it's about these sunglasses that you put on, and then you can see through
the propaganda.
The propaganda.
Okay.
Yeah. And we've been infiltrated by these creatures that are walking among us, and you can see those people with the sunglasses on. And the government is being controlled by these people.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie. And then Roddy Piper died after that.
Oh, damn.
I think John Carpenter also did Escape from LA, Escape from New York too.
Oh,
and
really?
then Big Trouble in Little Chinatown.
Yeah.
John Carpenter's made some fucking bangers, bro. And
is he still around?
Yeah.
Okay.
And John Carpenter created the theme for Halloween. That's him. Yeah.
I think he also
he was a musician.
I think you also can play it backwards and it does a different sound from the movie.
And I think they do that in the movie.
Yeah, I think they do. I think it's at the end. They put the beginning and then it's backwards at the end.
Yeah.
because I think it sounds like darker or some shit like that.
It's fucking.
I don't know. But
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, John Carpenter is the man. I like The Thing a lot too. You know who's in it? That
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, but that one black actor with who plays his like he's in a bunch of movies. He does Spawn. You know, he's the voice. He's the voice of Spawn.
He's got like the gap in his teeth.
Yeah, that guy. He's cool. I always like the movies he plays.
He plays the president in Rick and Morty.
He's the president. Dead presidents.
So that
he has a fake leg.
guy's in They Live as well. He's the co-star to Roddy Piper.
Shit, really?
So he's
John Carpenter must have liked him a lot.
Exactly,
like his acting.
Like that's the thing. You see a lot of actors find those people like just Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah,
he's in a lot of Wes Anderson movies.
I wonder how they met. It must have been like he was just like, man, this guy can fucking act.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Like
good casting.
Obviously,
too, yeah.
Tarantino came across Samuel L. Jackson, and he's like, I fucking love this guy. And then he ends up giving Samuel L. Jackson like. Samuel L. Jackson's had a lot of like lead roles because Hateful Eight lead role. Jackie Brown. Well, Jackie Brown's kind of a lead role.
No, it is a lead role. He's just the antagonist.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he wouldn't say he's the lead. The lead is probably the woman that plays Jackie.
Oh
Brown.
yeah, Pam Grier.
And then fucking Pam Grier.
She was in Black Dynamite, right?
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
fucking awesome, man.
And then
Samuel Jackson, finding your actor.
Exactly,
from the director.
and then Quentin Tarantino has, and then he's got fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt.
People on this
People
line.
just keep coming in. Wes Anderson also has like the Wilson brothers. Luke and Owen Wilson. They're in a lot of movies. Bill Murray's in a lot of Wes Anderson movies.
And now Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. He likes using Murphy.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy. Yeah. He's been in a few movies. Batman. He was Scarecrow in Batman.
Is he? Yeah. Is he like Italian or is he Irish?
I believe he's Irish, either Irish or Scottish.
Man, that first name sounds Italian.
Oh, Cillian?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds Irish to me.
Really?
Yeah, Cillian.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you ever watch 28 Days Later?
No, I still haven't seen it. But
No,
apparently they're gonna make it.
Yeah. Cillian Murphy's in that movie. Is that a Christopher Nolan movie?
I'm not sure. Probably is.
Oh, dude, you know what? Dude, Cillian Murphy's also in Inception.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one they're trying to incept.
That's the movie I like. I was telling someone, I was like, "There's Leonardo DiCaprio movies I do want to watch, but there's some that I don't." And like the Basketball Diaries, I really don't want to watch it.
The Basketball Diaries?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's the one when he's a high school student and he's on heroin.
Oh shit.
And then there's
dude, there was a movie about kids on heroin that I watched, and that dude Will Smith is in it, and he plays a fucking like a cripple on heroin.
That's crazy.
Oh, dude, the guy that Sean Astin, the guy that plays fucking Sam.
Yeah,
he's in that movie, bro.
Whoa, he's a heroin.
And yeah, dude,
it's all serious as fuck.
Yeah, they're like living in a bridge under a bridge and stuff.
They Cobained it.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's fucking gnarly.
And then he's just like, I must find Frodo.
We're taking the Hobbit's lives.
What were we saying? Fucking.
Oh, you're talking about like Leonardo DiCaprio movies that you don't want to watch.
Oh yeah, Basketball Diaries and Inception.
You don't want to watch Inception?
No.
Why not?
The times I've watched and the parts I've seen, I just get bored.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. I've never wanted to watch like Shutter Island.
Yeah. See, I liked Shutter Island. I wanted to watch it. I finally watched it. I was like, this is pretty good.
DiCaprio is also a Scorsese actor as well. He's in a lot of Scorsese films.
Isn't that one a Scorsese?
Yeah.
Shutter Island?
Yeah.
Damn.
Scorsese's done a grip
Wolf of Wall Street. I saw that the other day. I love it.
Wolf of Wall Street's a classic.
It's so funny.
But
Jordan Belfort's a fucking loser.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, and a loser. He lost.
Yeah.
You ever figure that out? He lost.
Well, yeah, did he? But he's still making money.
He's not in prison and he's making some money, but like he was a loser. He went to prison. Yeah, he's a loser then. He's a loser now.
That's like I guess Robert Downey Jr. is still losing.
Hey man,
he went to prison.
I haven't been caught by the feds.
Although you went to
Damn it! Fuck! I lost. Damn it! I'm a loser.
Yeah, we all got let go. You got taken in.
But I got dismissed, so it's not on my record.
Yeah, that's good. Mine's not
naturally.
On my mine's not on my
I didn't
record
have to
either. I had to pay for mine.
I didn't have to pay
away.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you also had to spend the night.
Yeah, with some
bars.
freaks and watch the cops how they really interact.
Exactly.
That was pretty cool though. Get to see the inside of that.
I mean, then you can ask Efren about
bunch of human rights violations
about his stuff, where Efren had to go spend a whole day, 24 hours in Florence and stuff.
That's fucking gay.
Yeah, that was.
I'm sorry.
We don't edit anymore. And yeah, so he talks about that. He said that sucked.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
So I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, I know people that did, but I mean, even then, spending that 24 hours, Efren got put with the Mexicans. And we know white people that got put with white people stuff, and that's just obviously prison. Prison is prison. And
only jars of peanut butter to eat, and
is that what they gave you?
And liquid milk.
Were you fed?
Yeah, they went around with bologna sandwiches, but I was like, I don't want bologna sandwich.
You didn't want to just try it?
No.
Try a bologna sandwich from prison?
Dude, I got out at like
jail or whatever.
As long as I was in there, I was like in there until like 3 from like that whole night. And I was there and like for all the morning until the afternoon. And I was just it went by so quickly, but I do remember being hungry, but I also remember starving myself.
Yeah, because you're just like, I don't want to eat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. That whole fucking situation sucked. It was December.
It was cold.
Yeah, I think you were still in high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were still in high school, but you were an adult because you were 18.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's had some interactions with police.
In those times, you could buy cigarettes.
Yeah, we were able to buy cigarettes. I was telling that to someone the other day. I was like, remember on your 18th birthday when you could go buy a pack of cigarettes?
Yeah, I wish that was still the thing. But
like, what the fuck came? Why? We're never gonna be 18 again.
I know, but like, I want to see 18-year-olds smoking during high school time.
They still do. You see fucking.
No, they don't. They'll get in more trouble, dude. They treat them like
they're hitting vape pens constantly, bro.
That's true. You're not lying.
Like, obviously, they're not smoking cigarettes. It's too obvious. Obviously, it's too obvious, man. They're fucking smoking vapes because a teacher walks down the teacher walks down the fucking hallway and they're like, oh, it smells like fucking probably someone's perfume. I don't care. But like back in the day, like whenever Billy was going to fucking high school, he talks about like walking down the hall, just smoking a fucking cigarette, skating down the hall. No one gave a shit, bro. Teachers were smoking like the teachers' lounge back in the day.
Dude, everyone was like, it sounds like
I need a fucking break from these fucking kids.
It sounds like he would walk up, and if anything he was going down towards, like, just down, he was riding the skateboard.
Yeah.
But if he's going up, he's walking with it.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
And just smoking his, like, it's like lunchtime, he's just like fucking
shredding down
shredding for like for a 1 minute rip on cigarettes.
Power smoking through the fucking it's like,
the campus is small.
Like he already went through 2 cigarettes by the time he got to the cafeteria.
Like,
and it's all downhill.
CDO was always around, but it's a pretty big campus. Like, you could walk and like smoke a cigarette. It was out in the 70s, but Samuel was just like, hey.
Yeah, and that's what's so like interesting now is like whenever I was going to school there, it was a junior, senior high school, so, 7th through 12th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's fucking the only school in town. It's kindergarten. I believe it's preschool through fucking 12th grade in one school. And it's just divided by sections now. So like where the old junior high was is now fucking elementary school. There's a playground back where like we used to play football before school, like junior high. And like that's a fucking trip because I mean, it makes sense because of how much of the school wasn't being used whenever I was going to school there. And the classes just keep getting smaller. But they'll, Samuel's going to rise again.
The rise of Samuel.
It'll come back.
Yeah, it just takes years.
Slowly, yeah, it's slowly coming back. The prices of houses have gone up, and I'm like, fuck, I got a house like perfect time.
And it's good that the employment for the grow isn't like, it's not necessarily at full capacity yet. Like,
no, then it's not, and like they have plans to make it bigger too. So like, there's gonna be.
There probably be the greenhouse. outdoor weeds.
Yeah, that too.
Sunweed.
They want to build another whole nother warehouse.
It's crazy, bro. Like people do the greenhouse and the sunweed, bro, and they do great.
Oh yeah,
On top of their
the farm out in Wilcox. I like the farm. I smoke their cartridges like almost exclusively.
Yeah.
Because like that's just it's affordable. It's delicious.
Yeah. What I like about you is that like you like people's marijuana, and you won't necessarily always just go for like, oh, this costs more and it has the. That's how you're a real weed enthusiast. Like you have something that you enjoy, not something that everyone else enjoys just because of how strong it is.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing too. Like, I do like to buy like that really heady stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Like sometimes.
Yeah, everyone does.
But at the same time, I like to be able to. I like the companies that know. It's like, hey man, you're a smoker. You smoke a lot. We're gonna give you some quality product at a good fucking price.
Yeah.
Good quantity too.
Yeah. No, that's how it should be, like the standard for
exactly. There's companies that are selling like 3.5 grams for like
$60.
$60, bro, and like it must be like the best fucking bud ever. I don't smoke that shit as often, and if I did, they'd probably be like, yeah, no, there's a reason why.
But there's also a quality of like it's overrated.
No, and there's companies that have built up their brand name so much that they can afford to charge like $60 for an eighth.
Yeah,
and that eighth is not the best fucking bud out there.
Yeah, it happens. Apparently, at our place, the Venom gets sold the most from like because of the affordability of the weed.
Dude, exactly.
The
Venom does weed? I thought they were exclusively concentrates.
I thought they do weed. They only their concentrates. Yeah. Maybe
maybe
they said Abundant was like the one that people buy the most when it comes to the weed.
Okay. Abundant Organics, yeah, they're pretty affordable. I know that the farm is like
okay.
Yeah, Abundant Organics is alright. I mean, I've tried.
They like grow good weed, like nothing shitty against them. It's just like
Yeah, they've put out some bad runs. Yeah. I mean, so is fucking Grow Science.
Yeah, they put out some bad.
I hear stories about like Grow Science's like whole facility being like
infested. Yeah, they had to go through it.
Exactly,
they went through it. No, that was real. Poor guys.
I mean, yeah, no, that fucking sucks because I know what it's like to go through. Like, we know what it's like to go through like having to fucking get rid of plants and stuff because spider mites, PM, fucking
aphids.
So we've been we've obviously been trying to combat that with certain IPM tactics and stuff like that, but
some larvae ass strains, you're just like, how do it grow like this?
Yeah, dude, it's interesting seeing how some strains grow. It's like, what the fuck, this plant looks so ugly, but then you put it into flower and it's like, man, these are some of the most beautiful fucking nugs I've ever seen in my goddamn
Some of them are just ugly ducklings.
Yeah, like have you like seen any of those strains that don't grow upward but they grow outward?
And no, we don't. We usually just grab anything that goes up.
You mean you pull everything up that doesn't grow up?
Yeah, nothing really grows like out to the side.
So
just becomes more bushier,
Yeah.
It just like kind of reaches.
Oh, so you don't have anything that kind of just bulks out. It's all just.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm
talking
maybe
about
more in veg and stuff. Yeah, like your vegging plants will probably be that way. This is probably a little bit boring for some people that don't know what we're talking about, but whatever.
No. Well, there is that quality to some of them, but they don't really like go past like a standard of like, being like too stretchy outward.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I'm referring to is like we had a strain and it was growing, but like instead of growing upward, it would just like stretch length, like.
Yeah. But do you remember what strain it was?
Yeah, it was fucking bootylicious.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it was so ugly too, because then whenever you put it in flour, you gotta kind of like try and maneuver these fucking plants. You gotta manipulate them and stuff. And it's just like, god damn, this plant looks ugly.
How did it look during harvest?
During harvest, it looks all right.
Okay.
But I think we stopped growing it because how just like the structure.
Yeah.
Fucking structure of plants really can make or break them.
Our right now our Butterfingers is like that one that doesn't stretch as hard. Like right now
Okay.
we have like a sour papaya. That one gets really stretchy.
Now, are you referring to, like, when you're referring to them stretching, are you referring to that in flour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, by stretching, you mean the nugs are very spaced out?
Spaced out, and we have racks. So
Racks are like trellis.
no racks.
Okay.
Yeah, you put the trellis on in the racks
Yeah.
because you have spots for it, but we only have this certain amount of space until it reaches the light and hits them.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have to deal with that problem.
Okay, so you
and
keep
then
them on like those smaller racks. Okay. So we have.
You guys can just let them grow.
It
looks so nice. It's cool.
Yeah, we got a lot of space.
That's what I like about the Butterfingers, because it doesn't stretch as high.
Yeah.
So you can literally, kind of see its full structure as the plant is, instead of like bending, the middle stem.
Yeah, having to like knuckle them
to crupple. To crop them. And I really like the way it looks. I think it's nice. It's kind of like in sight, like it's really close to itself, the arms, but not well enough. It's not like all touching together.
Causing
it's just
mold
closer compared to like the other strains we have, which are like they got that curvature. They go like that instead of like the the Butterfingers goes like.
Okay. Yeah.
It's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see much plants in flower. I go through every now and then, and lately I've been checking like the newer strains that we have, and I've been just seeing how those look, because we want to see what's doing good, and
of course,
obviously we're going through a bunch of like pheno hunts and stuff to try and figure out what strains are going to be the best, and which seedling is going to be the one that we keep around, and that's going to be the genetic we keep. So we got a bunch of shit like that going on.
Pheno hunting's pretty cool when they do that. Yeah, just seeing the little strains that they have, and then you're like, oh, this is the best one, and then you see one right next to it. It's the same strain, but all like
it's like pheno number 6, and it's like, that one doesn't look good. And then you got like pheno number 20, and it's like.
But you spend most of your time in the veg room anyway.
I spend all of my time in veg.
Like going to take your time to go see flower room. It's just out of your way.
Yeah, but it's also good to do that so then I can understand what what plants we need to keep around longer, which ones are doing good, so that I can be like, these plants are doing good. Because for the most part, we'll just get told like, oh, these ones are doing really well, and even then we can go farther and be like, okay, well, how are sales on these ones? These ones are selling quick. These ones sell out like the first day they hit the fucking market. We need to keep growing this strain. We need to keep harvesting this strain.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
The psychopathic woman that lives here, she's always in the veg room. That's who she helps with mainly, and she works close with the veg manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy lady.
So like
psychopathic one.
Your guys' veg department, you guys are responsible for just keeping moms and cloning, right?
Mm-hmm. Both. Okay. Yeah. Transplanting and all that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Work.
I just watered some moms the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was like, oh, you look like you need some water.
And then would you just pick them up?
Yeah, you pick them up. The small ones, we have these, I think they're in fucking 5-gallon,
You have bigger than 5-gallon pots?
It could either be a 3-gallon or 5-gallon. I forget.
Okay, 5-gallon pot. When you rethink 5 gallons, think of like those orange Home Depot buckets.
Okay.
That's 5 gallons.
Okay, no, not that.
Okay.
So it's probably 3-gallon.
Yeah.
And then we had the smaller ones, not the gallon ones, but like maybe smaller than that one.
Yeah, like a half-gallon or something.
Yeah.
Like those are like this big.
Yeah, you do those ones until you get run off, and then they'll put a gallon into the 3-gallon ones.
Okay.
As long as, depending on the dry back for it, of course. You want it all to be saturated.
Yeah, you want good dry back too, so you can get good root growth.
Yeah, exactly. We can talk about plants the whole time, but I don't get that much time in that room, so like anything I know is just like very like
much time in the bedroom?
Yeah. I kind of like every time I go in there, I just need that like little refresher to be like, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I feel you. I feel that way whenever I walk into like a flower room or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then I only mostly help out in flower for like harvesting if they need it, and then we do transplants into their room, and we just recently started doing a new method and all that shit. But that's nonetheless.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how fucking hot it is in this house.
Dude, my room is the cold room.
Yeah, your room is the cold room, but this living room is like,
I live in the studio, guys.
it's uncomfortable.
No, you know what I do?
What?
I get stoned.
Yeah, yes.
And then that helps me like
just not think about how
the
hot
heat,
you
and
are.
then I don't get hot, bro. I don't burn. I don't like get that heat to stay in me.
I mean, you're not wearing shoes right now either. I'm wearing shoes and jeans.
You're killing yourself.
Exactly.
You're giving yourself heat stroke in here.
Fucking, but like whenever I stayed the night last time.
Are you uncomfortable?
No, I'm just getting hot, and then I could hear the.
Chibi, get the fan.
Come on, Jeeps, fan.
Yeah, good job on V.
No, it's just like I could hear the fucking AC going. I can hear it rattling in my headphone. So that might be something you guys are hearing in the background of this episode. Probably not. Maybe not. Who knows?
I hope not.
Fucking Jeeves, dude. What are you doing, Jeeves?
Well, you did that on purpose.
But like, dude, whenever I was laying here, like sleeping that night that I stayed here, I was just like, I took my shirt off. I was just laying here with no blanket, and I was like, fuck, dude, I'm fucking sweating like a motherfucker.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
And then, to your crazy psycho roommate, as you refer to her, she tell her to get a fan in here, dude. That's all. Literally, all you need is just a fan will blow around all this stagnant air that just sits here.
Her room gets so warm that like she needs a fan in her room.
Yeah,
I don't.
She could get a fan out here too. They're not expensive.
Like I said, man, I don't really have the necessity for it.
Yeah, so you don't want to help out your roommate.
But I'll help you out. I'll help you out.
I'll bring a fucking fan next time I come here.
Bring a fan, and then we'll keep it here and we'll use it for you.
No,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, dude, I had to fucking bring like a little fan to Efren's for jamming.
Because, shit, yeah.
Because we jam in his fucking garage, and his garage has
you gave him a little fan.
It's a little like mini swamp cooler.
Yeah.
But he's got a little fucking like AC unit, and all he needs is to just put a fucking like valve, like a valve for the exhaust, and then like put it to a vent. And he's like, I'd rather just not.
Yeah,
so then every time we try and jam, it's like, okay, last time we jammed, we probably played like 5-6 songs, and then we were like, okay, well, let's fucking just hang out. Let's get the fuck out of here.
It's probably so hot.
Sweating, everything like everything's getting fucking hot because like our fucking soundboard is running, and the heat is just adding to the fucking heat of the inside. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. I'm ready for summer to be over.
Yeah, me too.
This summer has been like, we've been in an excessive heat warning for like the whole month of July.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. Like this morning, I woke up and it was like fucking so nice out, overcast, fucking like 80 degrees until 8 or 9 o'clock, and then I'm like, this is perfect for now.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like
3
by noon, sun came out. It's 100. It's like, fuck this fucking shit. It looks like it's gonna rain again.
That's why I cool my car before I go in it now.
You like turn it on, and blast the AC.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the smartest fucking thing to do.
Dude, it gets it's like so hot right now.
Even just turning your car on and rolling your windows down for a little bit before you get in also helps.
Yeah. I just crack them all so that ventilation goes through. It just doesn't stay in there.
Yeah.
But dude, you got it. It's too hot. I'm sweating still when it's cooling down. Even after 5 minutes.
Like, dude, on my so if I go from work to like I have to come into Tucson and get stuff.
Yeah.
I'll bring an extra shirt. But like I
just do that with no AC.
I made the fucking mistake of putting my new shirt on like before I got in the car, didn't even turn it on yet, switched my shirts.
Yeah.
And then I started the car before AC.
Did you change your bra too?
Yeah, I changed my training bra because I got little guys, little gals, and fucking like I started just like getting this brand new shirt just soaked. The back is just drenched in sweat. Yeah, dude. I mean,
with those little
I
love handles.
I
and
posted that thirst trap on Instagram of me sweating, me sweating during band practice.
Gross.
Yeah. No one seemed interested. They're like, yeah, this is a married guy. It's a married guy that's still in a band at almost 30 years old. Get a fucking life.
As long as you've been in a band, I know that like stereotype comes for like guys those age.
Yeah.
But man, I can't get you into that stereotype. I know it's gonna happen to young people, like viewing you. But man, dude, you've been doing it for so long.
You're in a band,
dude.
Ew.
You make music, but that's why I don't like the stereotype, because like we have these famous people who are like actors and stuff, but they do music and everything.
Exactly.
And
Bruce Willis made a country album. Vin Diesel made a pop song.
Yeah. Kurt Russell.
Good. Kurt Russell made.
Yeah, he made music.
Kurt Russell made music. Like one of the dudes from I think two of the dudes from Stranger Things are in band. Like three people from Stranger Things are in bands.
People love Ryan Gosling's album that he came out with.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling made an album.
But
fucking John Cena made a rap album.
They don't give them that they want to be in a band, they're old and everything. But dude, people love making music. That's the whole idea around
Billy
it.
Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
You know that whole "I Think You Should Leave" sketch where it's talking about like it's Santa and it's like, I told you not to talk about Santa.
Yeah.
That's making fun of a Billy Bob Thornton interview, because Billy Bob Thornton's band is doing an interview and then the guy asks him about being an actor. And then Billy Bob Thornton's I don't think they told you, but I don't answer questions like that.
Yeah. I love that sentence here. She's like, I've seen every cock on earth.
Shirt brother.
Shirt brother.
Dude, that was.
I can tell he has Parkinson's.
Yeah, I think he died.
Oh, he died? I think he had Parkinson's, dude, because if you look at one of his hands, it's like
it's
shaking, but it's not the other hand, it's just one.
Yeah.
And then they don't show their hands the whole time, they're like
they keep
and he looked old, he looked skinny.
There are a few people from I Think You Should Leave.
Those two sketches.
Those ones are fucking solid, bro.
That's why I like these.
That was a Crash Kilmore.
That's why I like these. Like, I like old people in movies that they give these chances to, because like
older actors.
Yeah, like they're actually old people.
Yeah,
because it seems like it's like their break. Yeah, but like they just kill it all the time,
So like
Adam Sandler was good at casting old people.
Like the dude from I Think You Should Leave, who was like, "You kiss your mother."
Yeah.
And then he was in fucking Ant-Man Quantumanium.
Yeah.
He's like, that. "Thank you, Spider-Man." That shit's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they deserve it, dude.
Exactly. How long has that guy been trying to be an actor? How many fucking small projects has he been in? And this was the thing that got him some publicity. And it's not even that. It's like, the fans.
Hard work.
The fans love him too.
Yeah.
So the fans are like, this guy's fucking awesome,
Yeah. Hard work, man.
Exactly. Yeah. You just got to stay. And that's the thing, even going back to music, you got to stay dedicated. You got to, put in the time and just fucking take your lumps whenever you fucking get them, It's going to suck sometimes. That's just life.
My aunt's just my tia. I don't know if she's doing it now because of the strike.
Yeah.
But she's been doing the background acting.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think she wants like ever speaking lines.
She just wants to like just kind of
be in the movies.
Just
be in the movies.
Because even that, what
but I would want speaking lines if I was old.
What does she do like outside of that?
She's retired now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she's just like, maybe she's just like, I meet cool people.
Yeah.
I get to have lunch on set.
Yeah.
I get to be in proximity to these movie stars. But I don't have to worry about memorizing lines or getting even more rich.
That's true. Yeah. Memorizing
I don't have
lines.
to worry about making a lot of money. But, but how do you feel about all this shit that's going on with the AI, and it's like they can scan your face and then use your likeness?
I think that's messed up.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I like that I don't know, like they want, like, I get it, like adding effects to movies, but I don't know, people in movies, I think that's just, you should just have that always with it, like just people.
Exactly. Like, I mean, there are movies where they've added in,
people,
fake scene, like scenes of stuff, like, but like think about it, dude. Think about like practical effects.
Yeah.
You would never get another fucking Lord of the Rings Battle of Helm's Deep without fucking practical effects people acting, you know. Just look at fucking The Hobbit, bro. Look at how shitty like those movies. Like I liked them, but I do not like how much CGI is fucking used throughout that whole goddamn movie. It's fucking stupid.
Even the dwarf.
Yeah, dude. Like,
where's Thorn?
Dude, it's crazy how much like that actually. Like, dude. Yeah,
I like.
Is that Peter Jackson, dude? It's not,
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson did
no,
the
Percy
Hobbit?
Jackson. No, Peter Jackson. Sorry, Percy Jackson, the movie.
Yeah, the lightning thief directed this movie.
No, he got like the Helm's Deep, that battle noise from
from a soccer
stadium.
Well, football match, you know.
Yeah, football.
But yeah, dude. You know, that's all
the pornos
practical.
Those guys can make, bro. Probably top notch. We've talked about them: Christopher Nolan, John Carpenter, Peter Jackson,
Imagine a Wes Anderson porn.
It's probably good.
You're just watching it. You're like, I'm not even touching myself. I'm just really fascinated.
Yeah, it's probably like the way it's shot and the way like the quirkiness would go, like how he would want the reactions from his actors. Oh. Yeah, dude. Probably be really good porno.
It'd be such a fucking trip.
But like the sex scene would probably, it'd have to show the penetrations and all that. But like,
it would be like, it would show like the cock sliding out, and then it would cut to like underneath the ball sack sliding back.
Oh my god!
And then it would cut to just like the face of him. You know, and then it cuts to a coffee that's just rocking on like the nightstand and shit. You know, that's just
and it's all monocolored. It's like all like
it's
purple.
It's very like well, the set is like who designed the set. Let's end it with I heard Oppenheimer's got a prolonged sex scene between Cillian Murphy and Florence Pugh.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, right.
To get the privilege to be next to Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. And just naked,
pretending to fuck her or possibly really fucking.
Is it really that good of a scene?
They said it's like an extended.
Whoa.
Uncensored. So I mean, we'll see.
Is it a little? Is there like a little shot of like some
down
backhead movement?
I don't know, but Florence Pugh's down to show her fucking tits and stuff.
Yeah, I respect her for that.
She does. Yeah, me too.
She's really good.
She takes control of her own body, and I think that's better than letting someone else dictate what she does.
Well, I hope if I was an actor, I'd have that sort of confidence for myself.
To show your dick.
Yeah.
Like Tom Hardy does in. Tom Hardy shows his dick in the Bronson movie.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Fucking Willem Dafoe is penetrating someone in a movie called Antichrist.
Yeah,
he's really fucking someone.
No, he isn't really fucking.
No, he is.
I guess that's just part of the like.
Yeah, that's part of the culture. Yeah. They probably both agreed to it.
Man.
These are just method actors that really believe in it.
Fucking.
Could you imagine that? They're just like, let's just really have sex. Let's make it look real and let's just do it.
Oh, that's scary. That would just like to perform in front of all that. Oh,
yeah. I mean, obviously, you could say I'm not comfortable with that, so we'll act like we are. Yeah. But
I think Japanese films were some of the first films to like show artistically of like serious films penetration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays, you don't see penetration unless it's like an unrated film. But even then, like
extended sex scene like that means a lot, because it isn't just like a normal like okay, let's give them like the ambiance of like there's some dry heave, dry huffing and moaning, and then no, it's like he's like on top of her, humping her, like in Wolf of Wall Street when she's like, you want to fuck me? This is the last time you get to fuck me, and then you're seeing fucking
like
his hips are going up and down on her.
Have you ever watched like softcore porn?
Yeah, man, Max.
Yeah,
Cinemax.
Skinmax. How is softcore porn different than just like sex in a movie?
Sometimes you would think you would prefer softcore more than the fucking.
No, I'd rather watch like a sex scene in a movie because softcore porn was
dude. But like, those actresses are different.
Never penetration though.
A different sort of hot with those actresses in movies. Like Florence Pugh used. Like if you saw Florence Pugh in a softcore porn, you'd be like.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you see her in the movie, and you're just
because you're involved in the actual character, and you're thinking about like that character.
Yeah.
Like Catherine, I think it's Catherine Heigl. You know the chick
Zeta Jones.
you know the chick that plays in The Goods,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she plays in Step Brothers.
Yeah.
She plays in a show.
I always liked her bust.
She plays in a show, and like she's like a mom who's like divorced and like having sex again.
Yeah.
And like rediscovering
those.
her sex life.
You love that.
Yeah, because you know why? Because you become invested in that character. You're like, oh, it's a mom.
Yeah,
who just so happens to be played by a beautiful woman.
And you're not just waiting for the fucking.
Exactly, because the storyline, and then you're just like, oh, this just so happens to be a cool thing.
Man, extended sex scene. You think they did doggy style, or is it just purely missionary?
Well, you got to think, when does this movie take place?
You think they stand up?
They're not doing no like Karma Sutra shit because this was World War II era. So
they're
more than likely just doing missionary or like doggy style, but like she's still wearing her
I don't know,
dress.
man. It sounds like he was. Yeah.
You know, like old school, like 1950s.
Well, they could be saying
1940s doggy style.
It's not so much of who Oppenheimer was, but maybe his wife was sort of a freak, and
maybe his wife made him explode. And he was just like, I got it. No, I don't know.
I got it. Oh shit! I know how to make the bomb.
I saw something that said the actor that played Roderick in the original Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies is in that movie because of his role as Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
No, I saw that too.
Christopher Nolan.
But I thought about it, dude, and like he's apparently a fan of the movies, but like you kind of watch those movies and you're like, these are kind of like those early 2000 movies. Yeah, you watch them and they have that same quirkiness to them.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but like it's still like based on a reality, you know?
Yeah. Diary of a Wimpy Kid is.
It's honestly good. Like the first few.
Yeah, like the first. Like I read the first 3 at least, and I liked them. They probably were still good, but you know, we obviously grew up.
Yeah, it's just about the author as a kid.
Out-aged them, but I mean, I remember whenever Diary of a Wimpy Kid was gonna like. They were posting like, "Hey, auditions to be the Wimpy Kid." You know, audition to be the Wimpy Kid. I thought about it. I was like in 7th grade though, and I was like, "I'm not a wimpy kid. I'm doing sports. I had gotten my 6-pack, so I was like, yeah, I can't be a wimpy kid with a fucking ripped 6-pack.
It could have been me,
a ripped 6-pack Mexican kid." Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm not a wimpy kid.
The Mexican. And Mexican can't be Mexican.
Yeah. You gotta be white to be a wimpy kid.
You see who the father and the mom is? You can't be Mexican.
And I love the guy who plays the father, bro.
Oh, dude, that guy's funny. That's Strange Wilderness.
Yeah. That guy's dude, have you been watching Righteous Gemstones?
Yeah.
He's in the new
That's
season.
who he is, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I was trying to put it. Dude, he's a good actor. He's so funny, too. I like when he goes up to the... to the husband of the woman, and he's like, I didn't have enough time to shoot him. He did it so fast, and they're like, why do you think he came up to me? He's like, he probably saw you as the weakest one at this table. This is the part of the podcast.
It's time for Nick to suck off the mic. It's a new thing we're trying where Nick just sucks off the mic. Double mic to chest. Hey, no.
I want to be in control.
You're good. Why don't you hold my headphones back for me?
Oh, shit.
This is Let the Freak Speak, taking the counterculture to new lows. Winging it harder than ever before.
Morons of absurdity.
Masters of obscurity.
Masters of obscurity. It's morons of absurdity.
Yeah.
I'm Nicholas Valenzuela.
I'm Nathaniel Lopez.
This is Let the Freak Speak. Gonzo and Andy will not be back next week.
No, they won't. Hopefully we'll get some guests on here soon. But we're not going to talk. Yeah, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube at 85631 Productions, 85SIX31 on all social medias. Follow Swank Clown at Swank_Clown. That's Nick's Instagram. And you can follow me at Lopez Nathaniel. Make sure to follow the podcast at Let the Freak Speak. Be sure to tune in every Freak Friday for a new installment of this bullshit.